I think it's premature to draw any firm conclusions over what the changes Donald Trump will bring to U.S. foreign policy. What he has called for is a robust internationalist presence. So that, I think, should be reassuring to those who feel that America is taking an isolationist track. A second important indicator is he seems very committed, and he's been very consistent on this, on the need for a more robust defense posture. He wants to increase defense spending. He wants to increase the size of the Army. He wants to increase the size of the Navy. And you wouldn't do that if you were an isolationist. There have been other aspects of his policy that have raised concern in this part of the world. For example, some of his remarks regarding Russia and his desire to work with Putin on terrorism. I would just say the following: don't jump to premature conclusions. And it's important to see the other aspects of his Russia policy that evolve in the coming weeks. What will be his position on the forward basing of U.S. forces in Europe, here in Poland? What will be his position on arming the Ukrainians? What will be his position on economic sanctions? All of these have to fall into place, and once that happens, then we'll have a better understanding of how U.S. policy regarding Europe will evolve. Well, some of his comments made in the campaign, I don't think really reflected a full understanding of how the alliance operates. But it's interesting that when he spoke to the Polish-American community, he spoke highly of NATO. He spoke highly of Poland's contributions to NATO. And recently, President Obama said that in their conversation between the president and the president-elect, Trump had reaffirmed commitment to NATO. So we have to see. This is a process that's evolving. And I think we'll learn also more through his appointments. Who are the people he will put in as Secretary of State, as Secretary of Defense, as National Security Advisor, and the perspectives they bring on NATO. Because as you know, personnel is very much policy.